There is something very interesting going on in the real estate market during the lockdown. I personally came across a few properties where the seller is looking to sell their investment property just because the tenants have stopped paying the rent.
Hi, Pearl.
Where's the rent?
You don't have to raise your voice.
You pay you!
I can give you half.
Well, if you are in such a position and are considering selling your rented property, then this video is for you. Hi everyone, this is Ayub Mehta from eXp Realty, your local Mississauga realtor with all the information and advice on local real estate market here in this beautiful city of Mississauga. Well, if you live here or if you're looking to move to Mississauga, then this channel is for you. So go ahead and click that subscribe button and ring the bell so I can inform you of all the future videos that I bring in. And if you do find value in this video, then all I ask is a little thumbs up to keep me motivated to bring new videos every week for you. Since the Ontario government announced the freeze on evictions, some tenants for different reasons have stopped paying the rent. Now this has put many landlords in a difficult position as they are still on hook to pay the mortgage, property taxes, and in cases of condos, even the maintenance fees. Now these same landlords are trying to offload their investment, but it's turning out to be a losing battle. Well, in order to figure out the best strategies to sell such a property, we need to understand the landlord and tenant rights. Well, if you want to know how it all started, do take a look at my video on the topic entitled "Where are the tenants?" When it comes to selling a tenanted property here in Ontario, the first thing to know is that if the tenant is in their first year of lease, you have no choice but to honor that agreement. I would say it's best to wait until the first year term finishes before you list your property for sale. But if you must sell your property, then make sure that the new buyer is willing and ready to assume the tenant for the rest of the term. Now, let's talk about how to sell that tenanted property for top dollars. Well, first of all, let me tell you, if you do not have your tenant on your side, it may not even be possible to sell that property at all, let alone selling it for the maximum price. Now, if you have a very good relationship with your tenant, then it's very likely that they will cooperate with you with the showings and keep the property clean and presentable, which is very important to get a successful and a profitable deal. So, how do you do it? Well, first of all, offer your tenant a couple of months rent as an incentive so that they can move out early, and this money can help them with the moving and additional rent cost. Or look for an investor who would want to rent the property anyways. This will work out well if your tenant is paying at market or close to market rent. If this is not the case, then it's going to be a hard sell. You will have to, as a seller, offer cash incentives or discount on the purchase price to the new buyer just to cover their loss on their rental income. Lastly, I don't need to mention that it's best to sell the property when it's vacant. It is easier and selling it is faster and gets you a higher price.